2 years ago, Aya Kato, 26, was on the verge of marrying her beloved fiancé, Sho Yamamoto, 29. They had been together since their college days, never once doubting the future they shared. "I'll treasure you forever." That promise still echoes in her ears. But that future crumbled into pieces before her eyes. "I have something to tell you." With those words, Aya was called to a cafe. Sho, sitting across from her, looked off into the distance and spoke.
"I want to call off the wedding."
Those words stabbed her heart like a knife.
What do you mean?
In response to Aya's question, Sho lowered his gaze.
"I'm sorry, but I think it's best if we go our separate ways."
Was it some kind of joke? Her mind went blank. Then, as if to confirm his answer, someone slid by Aya's side and sat next to Sho. When Aya turned, she saw a woman she had never met. The woman gently took Sho's hand and spoke in a calm voice.
"Nice to meet you, should I say?"
Her voice oozed confidence and the aura of a winner.
Who are you?
"My name's Mo. I'm seeing Sho."
Those words sealed everything.
You're dating him?
"I'm sorry, Aya, but I've already made up my mind."
In that moment, something inside Aya collapsed with a loud crash.
"Miss Kato, it's time you understood, right?"
Mo gave Aya a cold smile, as if treating her like a loser.
"Sho looks so lonely, so I decided to stay by his side."
That statement hurt Aya more than anything else.
He was engaged to me.
"But that's all in the past now, right?"
Sho's silence confirmed it. She had no choice but to accept that everything had ended. And Mo's triumphant smile burned itself into Aya's memory. 2 years have passed since that day. Aya Kato has had no contact with Sho Yamamoto since then. Her stolen engagement still weighs heavily on her heart. Yet Aya refused to just cry. She threw herself into her work. Now she works in the marketing department of a major company, finding purpose in her job. And today, she has her first meeting with a new business partner for an upcoming project. While reviewing the documents and waiting, the representative enters the room. Aya takes out her business card as usual and looks up to greet them. In that instant, her breath catches. Before her stands a woman she could never mistake. Mo, the one who destroyed Aya's life 2 years ago, is standing there.
"Well, this is a surprise. Who would have thought we'd work together, Miss Kato?"
Mo's tone is light, yet it sets Aya's heart on edge. Aya inhales sharply, hiding her agitation behind a calm facade.
You're the representative from the other company?
"Yes, that's right. I changed jobs. Surprised?"
Mo smiles confidently, gazing at Aya with an air of superiority. Aya feels sick, realizing Mo hasn't changed at all. For 2 years, Aya has suffered. She blamed herself over and over. For Aya, who lost everything that day, Mo was the nightmare that should have ended. Yet that nightmare now reappears before her as if nothing happened.
"Speaking of which, about Sho."
The moment Mo utters his name, Aya's heart thumps painfully.
Sho.
"Yes, we already broke up."
Those words chill Aya's heart like ice. Mo speaks calmly, without any hint of emotion.
You broke up?
"Yes, about a year ago. I just got bored."
Aya can't grasp what she's hearing. The man who ruined her life was tossed aside because Mo got bored? Unbelievable! Unforgivable! Rage boils deep inside her. She clenches her fists so hard her nails dig into her palms, but she doesn't care. So this is how Mo operates. She steals people's lives and happiness, then discards them when she's done.
So you're here for business today, right?
Her voice comes out low, seething with anger that burns her throat.
"Oh my, are you still that upset?"
Aya's eyes flicker. Mo smirks faintly, her gaze practically reveling in Aya's reaction.
"We had our fun, but Sho became just a normal guy."
Aya's breathing grows uneven. She wants to throw Mo out right now. But that would only be playing into Mo's hands. Aya takes a deep breath, forcing herself to suppress her emotions.
Let's talk business.
"Yes, let's do that."
Mo smiles elegantly, as if nothing has happened. But deep in Aya's heart, the flames of anger continue to smolder. After the meeting, Aya heads to a cafe for a break. There, she finds Ryuunosuke Yamada, 28, a sincere sales employee she's recently been interested in.
Good work today, Ms. Kato.
Thank you, Mr. Yamada. I'm a bit worn out today.
Did something happen?
Just as Aya is about to respond, she senses someone's gaze. Turning around, she sees a familiar figure.
What a coincidence. Ms. Kato, do you come here often?
This is the worst, Aya curses under her breath.
We just had a meeting, so I wanted to drop by and say thanks.
Mo says this with a light smile. But her eyes are fixed on Ryuunosuke.
And who might this be? Someone from work?
We're at the same company.
I see. Sorry for prying. I was just curious who you work with.
Mo makes no attempt to hide that she's interested in Ryuunosuke, not Aya.
I've been getting a lot of opportunities to work with Ms. Kato lately, learning a ton from her.
Oh, that's wonderful. Miss Kato, you're such a reliable mentor.
Mo doesn't look at Aya, she smiles directly at Ryuunosuke. Aya feels a bad premonition. Mo always finds her target immediately. And now, that target is Ryuunosuke.
Mr. Yamada, from a marketing perspective, how do you feel about my company's direction?
Well, which specific aspect are you referring to?
Ryuunosuke answers seriously, taking Mo's question as a genuine business inquiry. Aya feels uneasy. Mo is lowering his guard this way. If it's just a business discussion, maybe there's no harm, or so Aya thinks. But Mo's next words confirm her worst fears.
I rarely find someone I can really dive deep with. So it's great talking to someone as solid as you, Mr. Yamada.
Unconsciously, Aya presses her fingers against the table. This is not about business. Mo is treating Ryuunosuke like a special someone, trying to close the distance. Aya's old fear resurfaces, the fear from when Sho was taken away. Back then, Aya could do nothing but accept it. Now the same scenario might be unfolding. She wants to run away, to pretend she didn't see anything. But that would be just like 2 years ago. Aya silently steadies her breath, hoping Ryuunosuke doesn't notice.
Moo, Mr. Yamada is pretty busy. Please don't give him extra work.
Aya's voice is cool and composed. For Mo, this is no mere business talk. It's an excuse to get closer.
Oh, Miss Kato, no need to look so scary.
Mo smiles, but her gaze clearly carries a hint of provocation. Ryuunosuke notices the tension between them, looking a bit confused.
Well, your company's marketing approach is interesting, Mo, but maybe someone else is better suited to help than I am.
Ryuunosuke hasn't noticed Mo's true intentions. Still, he shows no sign of getting closer to her.
That might be true, but your insight was very helpful, Mr. Yamada.
Mo stands, still smiling, though her eyes are cold. Aya averts her gaze. It might be best not to engage with Mo right now. She thought she could stay calm, but facing Mo revives memories that immobilize her. Perhaps the wounds from 2 years ago haven't fully healed. For now, she decides to keep her distance. Yet she's still unsure if that's the right choice. The following week, after finishing a different meeting with Ryuunosuke, Aya organizes her files while chatting peacefully.
By the way, I bumped into Mo the other day.
Aya's hand pauses momentarily before continuing. She keeps her expression neutral, answering calmly.
Oh, where?
We ran into each other in our company lobby. Seems her firm is starting a new project, so we talked a bit.
Aya exhales softly, processing Ryuunosuke's words. So Mo has contacted Ryuunosuke again. Tension rises within Aya.
What did you talk about?
Mostly marketing. She wanted my thoughts.
Ryuunosuke looks normal, but Aya wonders what Mo's real motive is. Is Mo using work as an excuse to keep talking with him? Nothing is certain yet. Aya even wonders if she's overthinking things.
Oh, she mentioned you, Miss Kato.
Aya feels a slight twinge in her chest.
And she mentioned me?
Yes. She said, we once liked the same person, in a sort of nostalgic way.
Aya feels a disturbing sense of unease. Mo told Ryuunosuke about their past. Why would she do that?
Is that all?
Yeah, but she seemed a bit suggestive about it.
Ryuunosuke doesn't seem too bothered, but Aya's sense of caution grows. Mo wouldn't bring up we like the same person just for small talk. She must have a reason. Yet Aya can't see Mo's true aim. Does she want Ryuunosuke or something else? Until it's clear, Aya decides not to act rashly. She takes a slow breath, choosing her words.
I see, right.
She says nothing more. For now, she can only keep a quiet eye on the situation. Over the next few days, Aya remains uneasy and doubtful. Mo continues contacting Ryuunosuke, by chance or by plan.
You know, Mo's been reaching out to me quite often lately.
Reaching out?
Yes, mostly business stuff, but sometimes she asks if I'd like to grab a meal.
Aya's fingertips tremble slightly. Ryuunosuke sounds casual, but the content can't be ignored.
Did you go?
Just once, met at a cafe. We mostly discussed work.
Just once, but it's clear their relationship is starting to grow. The next week, Ryuunosuke contacts Aya with new information.
Ms. Kato, I'd like your advice on something.
What's up?
Mo wants a formal meeting about marketing. She booked an appointment.
Aya reacts immediately.
She's coming here to our office?
Yes, next week in the afternoon. She wants to see if there's any synergy between our companies.
Mo will come to the company. This is an official business approach, not just a random encounter. Aya feels uneasy, but quickly decides.
I'll attend that meeting too.
Huh? But I thought you were on a different project.
Aya has a valid reason.
This could affect our entire department's strategy. I'd like to give my input as marketing staff.
That's true. But above all, Aya wants to keep an eye on Mo's moves.
Makes sense. All right, let's do it together.
So Mo is coming to the company. Aya can't just wait passively. She takes a deep breath, preparing for the confrontation. Finally, the day comes for Mo's official visit. Aya watches her every move as she enters. Mo smiles at Ryuunosuke, but upon noticing Aya, that smile twists slightly. And for just an instant, she glares sharply. It's as if to say, "Get out of my way," a brief but unmistakable hostility. Aya takes it in silently, returning a calm stare. In the next moment, Mo puts her smile back on and turns to Ryuunosuke.
Thank you for taking the time to see me today, Mr. Yamada.
Aya frowns slightly. Clearly, Mo never intended to discuss business from the start. Her only goal is to ingratiate herself with Ryuunosuke.
It's been a while, Mr. Yamada. I think the last time we met was at that cafe.
Mo begins chatting cheerfully, her tone overly familiar.
I had so much fun back then. You're so easy to talk to, Mr. Yamada.
Aya clenches her hands into fists. Mo flatters, praises, and lifts the other person's mood. That's how she lures them into her orbit.
You're always so busy with work, right, Mr. Yamada? Yet you still made time for me, and I appreciate it.
Hearing this, Ryuunosuke looks slightly uncomfortable.
Well, it's work after all.
But working too hard can be exhausting, don't you think? You need a break sometimes.
This is dangerous territory. She must intervene before Mo fully draws Ryuunosuke in.
Mo, shouldn't we get to the main topic now?
Mo's smile falters slightly.
Oh, Miss Kato, I almost forgot you were here.
Her tone is so blatantly false that Aya clenches her fists even tighter. Mo doesn't want to acknowledge reality. She wants Aya gone. Because Aya's presence obstructs her attempt to focus on Ryuunosuke.
But yes, let's get to the main point.
That frustration shows in Mo's behavior. Then he taps the documents with a finger.
Honestly, I'm not sure what your proposal really is.
Mo's expression freezes momentarily.
What do you mean?
We've had a few consultations, but I still don't see how our company profits.
Mo's lips move slightly, yet she can't speak.
Also, I did some digging. Your company hasn't paid some of its advertising fees, right?
All color drains from Mo's face. Aya stares in surprise at Ryuunosuke. He has fully seen through Mo's intentions.
And about that story you told me, that you once liked the same person as someone else? After thinking it over,
He fixes Mo with a sharp gaze.
doesn't that mean you basically stole him from that person?
Mo's mouth twists slightly. Her composure fades, and her eyes waver.
And now you're using business as a reason to get close to me.
Mo's fingers twitch on the table. It's the first time she's visibly shaken.
I'm sorry, but we can't do business with someone like you, or a company like yours.
His words are a decisive rejection. Mo starts to speak, but no words come out.
And that's, well,
She mutters briefly, then abruptly stands. Turning her back on them, she lets out a small click of her tongue. Aya hears it and slowly exhales. The battle is indeed over. Even after Mo leaves, Aya can't fully relax. Yes, she's gone, but is it truly over? But a nagging worry lingers in Aya's chest. What if Mo tries something else? Trying to shake off those thoughts, Aya starts organizing paperwork on her desk.
Ms. Kato.
Suddenly, Ryuunosuke speaks up.
Thanks for being in that meeting. Honestly, I'm really glad you were there.
Yes?
He smiles sheepishly. A faint warmth spreads inside Aya.
Oh, I just attended for work reasons.
It didn't feel like that was all.
He looks at her curiously, as though seeing right through her. Aya feels exposed and looks away.
Anyway.
Aya tilts her head slightly, wondering.
What's the matter?
Do you have time later today?
Aya freezes at the sudden question.
I've had a rough day. It really took a lot out of me. So, if you're free, maybe we could grab dinner?
Aya is surprised, but feels her lips curl into a gentle smile. His invitation sounds casual, yet there's clearly something more to it. Slowly, Aya nods.
Sure, I could use a little break myself.
Ryuunosuke breathes a small sigh of relief and smiles. Seeing his expression, Aya feels just a bit lighter. The fight with Mo is over, and something new is beginning. Or so it seems. Aya leaves the office alongside Ryuunosuke. The air outside feels just a bit warmer than usual. It's a quiet close to a long struggle, and perhaps the start of something new.